This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we see the number 8 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Delivers quickly to the left side. That is broken up and incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Here as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
It's 3rd down, opening drive of this conference championship game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Evans. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. The Buckeyes will have to kick this away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here's the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. 1st down to the 44. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Looking for a man. Pressure is coming. Under pressure, just lets it go. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. Offense moving to a bunch formation. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, you play man-to-man coverage with your defensive backs. You put the free safety in center field. He's essentially reading the eyes of the quarterback. He does an outstanding job here of following his instincts, taking the quarterback's reads and tendencies, and leading him to be able to make a play on the ball and eventually knock it away. Great job.
And that's a third straight misfire.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Wants to throw it. Defense is coming after him. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. And now the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Linebacker shifting around now. On the run, it's Smith. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Back to pass. It's Sand. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. To be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a 1st down.
Love the call here on 3rd and short. When in doubt, go to the big tight end with that big frame. Easy catch, box out the defense, and get the 1st down.
Keeping it on the ground here. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the 1st down. Really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins. Just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Pulls it in. It's Smith. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He keeps it on a design run. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry up. To the air, it's Sand. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Now, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They've got him down out near the 40. Offense in hurry-up mode.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Tight end makes the grab. a solid gain.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
First down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incompletion makes it second and 10 from the 40. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. And the pass is incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. QB to the tight end for a completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Nebraska.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you don't play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. First down, looking for more now. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
By the receiver. They bring it down at the 5. Solid gain, though, on the completion. The offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's first and goal. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. First and goal, handoff. The Salk were able to bring him down quickly. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Well, Kirk, Nebraska has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up, second and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Nowhere to run. A corralling for no gain.
What a great play by the defense. defense here, getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
A great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
So 4th down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? Dropping back. It's Sayan. And it's picked off in the end zone. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The ball is caught. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Looking to throw here. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the 1st down.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
A completion sets up a 2nd down play. Looking for some space. It's Peoples. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another 1st down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they've loved to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier and Lawrence Phillips and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah, Rex Burkhead. Boy, oh boy, they've had some fun backs to watch.
It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action and you throw to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Back to pass. It's Raiola. Looking for the wideout. Trapped down the middle. It's Singleton. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
The Cornhuskers looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, will try to run it in. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed with the defense flying to the football. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
After this long drive, you'd hate to settle for a field goal. Can they find the end zone? It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. So here we go. After a long drive, it's 3rd and goal. Can they punch it in or settle for 3? Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Gives it to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Again, he makes it 2nd and medium. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. To the air, it's Sayin. Caught by the receiver. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
And looking to throw now on first down. Pulls it in. It's Smith. Make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Trying to find some room. It's Smith. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
He's picked for a third time tonight.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Looking to throw it on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do that.
Maybe sack back at the 2-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Back to throw. It's Raiola. Caught over the middle. It's Mills. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. The back's got it. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, it really starts to wear you out.
The grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'd be enough for a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Bell. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Finds room at the 30. Good enough for a fresh set of downs to spot the ball at the 40.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence, and you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Lets it go quickly. And the pass is complete to a wide-open receiver. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Chris, to me, I think the quarterback wanted to get this ball thrown downfield, but good coverage forces him to throw it underneath. But give an assist to the O-line, giving him enough time to be able to evaluate that coverage.
The pass rush closing in. He's looking to scramble. And he decides to step out of bounds, avoiding the contact. Doesn't have enough for the first down.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, that one's picked off. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Now it's second down here. Single back takes the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Scanning the field, it's saying. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Any safety loves a good opportunity to hunt for picks. And as this game wears on, they get one here. This quarterback needs to do a much better job of being able to read this secondary and being more careful with the football.
Grab down the middle. It's Mills.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers. They are pouring it on now.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes in the end. zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25.
Hey man, how you doing?
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. So that offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense, they're happy to take the result of that play. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Quick completion to the tight end.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Gets rid of it on the move. Caught near the sticks. It's Evans. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert, come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a receiver. Grab near the sticks. It's Bell. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers. And the slot receiver, a lot of times, can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a third down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And he'll drop back here on third down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they put 6 more on the board. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And they'll set up with a PAT. Extra point is good. They cut it to 17 now, 24-7. kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Peebles. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They'll hand it off. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. The pocket breaking down. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Weaver. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down.
Man, with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And the Huskers' offense is on the move now. They'll run it from the gun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And he drops back in the gun. And looking for a big play here. The deep shot is blocked for a big gain.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
The Huskers have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Raiola. Bringing pressure. And he throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket away from him.
But that's enough for a 1st and goal.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Touchdown, Nebraska. And the route is on. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing, and here he is, the big stage in a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now for the 25. He tosses it back. That one's incomplete. An interesting 1st down call, but it doesn't work.
who doesn't love an old-fashioned flea flicker? The defense sees run. They come flying down to make the tackle right as the receivers run right past him.
He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Muscles past the defender. Nebraska has the lead here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. To throw, it's St. Clair. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. First down, looking to throw the football. On the move now. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He's swarmed by the defense.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. It really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. And that run produces a decent gain.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
To throw, it's Raiola. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. Took contact on the throw. Finds the receiver wide open. Brought down after the catch, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Again, he makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Singleton. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. The Cornhuskers are on the move here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Pressure is coming. He throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Looking to the end zone. Pass is intercepted, but out of bounds. It's a relief for the quarterback there.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout. Regroup a bit. He was on target the first time. Can he keep it going from 33 yards out? Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. He was on target the first time. Can he keep it going from 33 yards out? Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After the miss, it's still an 18-point lead.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Evans. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw again. With the catch, it's Smith.
Well, as a defense, he'll take that all day. No problem at all. You give up a short little route, you tackle him inbounds, it keeps the clock running. That's a great job by the defense.
Looking to pass, it's Sayin. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. What a catch! Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as any.
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.